I hope everybody's weekend has been going well. And happy Father's Day, if any of you have reason to celebrate this today. Sunday afternoon. It's a pretty good day, actually. And this is actually a good time for me to start streaming, because otherwise I'm going to get sucked into trying to, yeah. Do not start looking things up on any wiki, you just get sucked into it. It's like with TV tropes. You start something and then you get sucked into it, and it doesn't end well for you. You lose like an hour or two or like 3. I did that once. It wasn't fun. It was not fun. But yes, it's a good thing I'm streaming right now, because otherwise I would be probably continuing to compulsively refresh the my coding certification, the organization I took my coding certification exam from, and just, you know, seeing if I got lucky and somebody has posted, you know, results, even though I was told they were going to mail those to me. I still don't know yet, so I was getting sucked into the Ben 10 wiki. Wow. You know, I have not even watched that show. I've heard pretty good things about it, but I don't know that much about it. But yes, today we're going to be diving back into ESO. We have some stuff we still got to do in Coldharbour, and then I think I have one more area of the lower part of the Coldharbour map I want to poke at, just see if there's anything there before trying to advance the main story. So yes, we shall jump on in and do a thing. Oh, it is good. Well then. I will have to take your word for it. Like I said, I've never actually seen it. I think I accidentally deleted the tweet. I had written up, and I need to fix that, so just give me 1 second. So how has everybody's weekend been? You guys been up to anything interesting? Wow, okay. Okay. We are doing a thing. I swear I know what I'm doing. Although, considering how often I say that and it turns out I don't actually know what I'm doing, I think there's a problem somewhere. Okay, Just give me this, please. Okay. Just flipping over. Mine is a bubbling swamp of ideas that I can't quite piece together. It's also been really hot. It has been, like, even up here, it's been pretty darn hot. Which wouldn't really be a problem, but heat has a way of, like, getting to you in ways you don't expect it to, I've noticed. So I'm less than thrilled about it.
What do you want?
There is stable. Hello.
I left my family back in...
Yep, thank you. I need to boost that up a bit. Thank you, sir. Okay, so I still had... There was... I wanted to check out this down here. So we're going to go do that before we start on anything in the rest of the main quest chain. Because this exists down here, and I want to know what's going on down here. I'm really hoping this is a Nord woman. Because I just love her hair. It's very pretty. Okay, there is a quest over here. Shenanigans, that's what's going on. Oh, most likely.
Sometimes the right thing and the wrong thing are the same thing.
Hello, Dreamminder.
You have come to Haj Uzith in its most desperate hour.
What is this place?
Haj Uzith is a place.
Oh, jeez. And a bug starts attacking me. In the middle of dialogue. That is incredibly rude.
You have come to Haj Uzith is a place out of time. An ancient Argonian settlement, plucked from the Black Marsh and deposited into this dread realm. We know of your mission to Coldharbour, and we would like to help. But unfortunately, my people are divided.
I love this Argonian's look. I don't know what it is. I really like it. Divided about what?
Divided over the fate of our history. The tradition demands that you pass our trials and prove your worth before I reveal all of our secrets to you, outsider. Please, head down this path to the city. I will follow you.
Okay, I will go to the city. And yes, it was. It was incredibly rude. Like, how dare? How dare? Where even is the road? Is this the road? This is not the road. The road is over this way. What even is this? Is this a delve, or is this... Okay, nope, I can't open that door on this side. At least I didn't pun you. You could have, but I appreciate the fact that you did not.
I told you, Zohaniel, we will not aid the outsider while our factions continue to argue about the fate of our beloved history.
The outsider has come, Anjin Saka, just as the history foretold. Perhaps now we can finally settle our disputes and do what is best for the Hist and for Nirn itself.
We shall see, Treeminder. We shall see.
That's not what I meant to hit. But okay, sure.
Are you ready to help us, outsider? Will you undertake the trials?
Tell me about the trials.
There are 2 trials, each designed to prove your worth to one of the factions here in Haj Uzith. The trial of spirit and the trial of body. One shall test your intangible qualities, the other your physical virtues.
What's the trial of spirit?
The trial of spirit is a test to prove your worth to the scholars of Haj Uzith. It shall challenge your mind and determine your strength of spirit.
And the trial of body?
The trial of body is a test to prove your worth to Anjin Saka and his warrior faction. I'm sure it involves some kind of contest of strength and physical prowess.
And what will these tests determine?
By successfully completing the trials, you shall show your worth and skills to our factions. Then you may participate in the great debate that has fractured our community for so long. Are you ready to undertake these trials?
Yes?
Do you wish to start the trial of spirit?
Sure, let's go with that one first.
This trial determines if your spirit can understand the spirit of my people. We cherish courage, which helps us face this realm's horrors. Endurance, which allows us to bear its hardships. and preservation, which keeps our traditions alive.
Courage, endurance, and preservation. I understand.
Take these amulets and speak to the people on the South Pyramid. Give each amulet to the person that best represents its spiritual quality. For each correct match, you will receive a gem.
What are the gems for?
3 statues at the top of the pyramid represent the challenges our values must contend with. Place the gems in the correct statues to symbolize overcoming these challenges. Then meet me at the base of the pyramid when you have finished the trial.
Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult, I guess. I mean, this is kind of weird, but sure. Oh, wait, they're up here, I think. Yep, okay. Okay, oh, we have a person over here.
I see the trial of spirit has begun. I am a go-between. I negotiate interactions between my people's 2 factions, as well as with the other inhabitants of Coldharbour.
Welcome back, E. I have an amulet for you.
And which of Zohan Neal's baubles do you think matches my daring nature?
Oof, okay. So you are one of the people I give an amulet to. The other guy is over here. And then there's one on the other side.
You must be here for the trial of spirit. Know that I am the Lord Master of Haj Uzeth. I maintain the traditions and customs of my people.
Okay, so you're the lore master.
Of course. And which amulet do you think best matches my venerable nature? Thank you. My role here is to preserve and pass on the traditions of my people so that each generation never forgets where we came from. Take this gem of preservation. You will need it when you go to the pyramid's upper level.
Thank you, sir. So we have 3 amulets for this trial, and we have 3 Argonians we need to give them to. And each one of the amulets represents a different thing. So we have preservation, endurance, and I can't remember what the third one is. But these amulets, we give to them, and we get gemstones that we have to put at the top of this pyramid.
Keeping myself busy here.
Are you here for the trial of spirit? Then know that I am but a humble farmer dealing with whatever this strange land throws at me so that I can provide food for my people.
Okay.
One of Zohaniel's necklaces, I assume. And which one do you think matches my pragmatic outlook on life?
Get endurance.
Thank you. I deal with the hardships of coaxing food from this foul land. Without my dedication, who knows what my people would be eating? Please, take this gem of endurance. You'll need it when you go to the top of the pyramid.
And I give the last one to this guy.
I see the trial of spirit has begun. I am a go-between. I negotiate interactions between my people's 2 factions, as well as with the other inhabitants of Coldharbour.
I have an amulet for you.
And which of Zohan Neal's baubles do you think matches my daring nature? Thank you.
He gets the amulet of courage.
I need to be brave and resolute to negotiate not only with my own people, but with the sad and dangerous creatures that roam this twisted plain. Here, take this gem of courage. You will need it when you reach the top of the pyramid.
Okay, we have all of our gemstones. Now we go to the top of the pyramid and put them into the statues. Statue of time, life, and unknown. Okay, so we need to figure out which of the stones goes where. This is the Statue of Life. I'm gonna guess... The Statue of Life the Statue of Time, the Statue of the Unknown. I'm gonna assume the Courage one goes here. Okay. We have life and time. Preservation is gonna go in time. Which means life gets endurance. Woot! Got it! And now back down the pyramid to talk to Zohanil.
May the Hist remember you always, friend.
The outsider returns. And was your trial of spirit successful?
Yes, I successfully completed the Trial of Spirit.
Good. That means you understand the spirit of my people.
What should I do next?
You must still complete the trial of body. Speak to Anjin Saka when you are ready to begin.
Will you answer some questions now?
You have proven yourself, as I knew you would. I shall answer what I can.
How did your people wind up in Coldharbour?
The time of the great Argonian civilization was coming to an end, and our history feared what that would mean for its children. When Molag Bal offered a different solution, the history gladly accepted.
And what does Molag Bal get out of the deal?
We allow Molag Bal's minions to draw sap from the Hist tree. The only thing sustaining the Hist in this foul land is the crystal that Molag Bal gave us. But over time, the crystal has poisoned the Hist. It is dying.
Tell me more about your history.
Our Hist cares for us, protects us. To preserve our culture, our history struck a bargain with Molag Bal. Now the crystal provided by the Lord of Brutality somehow keeps the Hist alive. But it cannot fully heal the poison in this soil.
That's slightly terrifying, actually. What is this crystal?
We believe that the crystal is one of Molag Bal's vampiric shards. Foul relics that corrupt whatever they come in contact with. The crystal only prolongs the suffering of the Hist. No matter the cost, that suffering needs to end.
And you mentioned helping settle a debate?
Yes, provided you prove yourself worthy to both sides. Our two factions argue over the ultimate fate of the Hist tree. Which is the better outcome? Eternal death or eternal suffering? And then, of course, there is your mission to this dread realm.
What do you know of my mission?
We know that you have come to this realm with the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. We know that you seek to stop the plane meld that Molag Bal has orchestrated. We want to help you, but we can't while our people disagree.
What do you mean by ultimate fate?
The scholars, of which I am a part, believe that eternal death is better than the eternal suffering our Hist now endures. The warriors, led by Anjin Saka, feel quite the opposite. Existence, they feel, any existence, is better than oblivion.
Can't the Hist just tell you what it wants?
If only it were that simple. Our Hist is weak, barely sustained by the crystal that feeds it. It hasn't spoken to us in a long, long time. But I have had dreams. They revealed your imminent arrival and hinted at your involvement in our debate.
Okay. Oh, Anjin Saka's right here. Hi.
You have completed the trial of spirit. Are you ready to undertake the trial of body now?
Sure.
Know that our arrangement with Molag Bal prohibits us from interfering with the Dremora who collect sap from the Hist. You, however, are under no such obligation.
What does this have to do with the trial of body?
It has everything to do with the trial. It is the trial. Beneath the North Pyramid, Dremora gather sap from the Hist into great vats. They use treated wood to heat the sap and refine it, drawing forth its magical essence.
And what do you want me to do?
Demonstrate your strength and physical prowess. Destroy the vats and disrupt their operations. If you add more treated wood to the fires, the sap will burn, and the vats will melt in the intense heat. Complete this task, and then return to me.
Okay. Sure. What? Why not? Okay, so we go over here to this pyramid. There has to be a way. It said below the pyramid, but... Okay, so there has to be a way to get at entrance. This thing. It's the only other way I can think of. Up there's the door. So mess with Moloch Ball's minion. Sounds like a good time. It really does. More of the same, really. Okay. Hi. Okay, go this way. Another person? You're another player. Hi. Into the chamber we go. Bookshelves! I really do like that there are, like, bookshelves scattered everywhere. Makes it that much easier for us to increase skills of things that we haven't really messed with very often. Wood. Taking the wood. Adding it to this, that. Hello. Guess what? You get to die now. Zero remorse. Raiding bookshelf. Burning that. Hey. Hey. No. Leave the mage alone. Burning that. Hey, stop that. Get. Pay attention to me, damn it. Okay. That's not what I just want to burn this vase, please. Thank you. Okay, burning this vat. Oh, hi! That just ate my ultimate! How dare! I turned the wrong way, and it ate my ultimate ability. Okay, so it looks like the way they want me to use is this way. Oh look, there are more Dremora I get to murder. I mean, I don't think this gives me XP for the Fighters Guild, but... Okay. Up we go. Hello, sir. They would an all-expense paid trip to the Infinite Void. That sounds like a fun trip. Ah, yep, Fighters Guild XP. Sweet. Now I go back and talk to Anjin Saka, who should be back this way.
The outsider has returned.
I overheated the sap vats and completed the trial of body.
Well done, outsider. That should give the Hist time to heal while the Dremora rebuild the refining vats.
What does Molag Bal do with the Hist sap anyway?
Nothing good, that's for sure. He covets the magical essence of the Hist sap and refines it into potions and elixirs, whose purpose we can only guess at. It's a perversion, but it is one we must endure.
Well, I've completed both trials, so now what?
Then the time has come to choose. Do you agree that life, no matter the hardships, is sacred? Or do you side with the scholars, who would rather end the suffering and let our history die?
What happens if I agree to support the warriors?
If you settle the debate in the warriors' favor, then the history continues to live, and our civilization shall endure, just as it always has in this harsh land. Plus, my warriors shall stand at your side in your final battle against Molag Bal.
Okay.
You have completed our trials, outsider. Now we ask you to settle our long debate. Will you side with the scholars or with the warriors?
Okay, remind me what you believe again?
The scholars believe that the history cannot continue as Molag Bal's slave. It withers away, but the crystal will not let it die. This cruel existence, this terrible suffering, it must come to an end. Oblivion is preferable to eternal torment.
Okay. Excuse me there. I had to sneeze. So, our options are to kill a history. And let an entire civilization of Argonians probably die. Although, if they help us, they could probably come back to Nirn with us. Or let Molag Bal keep sapping the Hist, further corrupting the tree and wrecking their culture further. What sort of a choice is this? Why does this game do this? Like, why are there always these choices like this? I do not understand. I literally do not understand. Why is this always the thing? Both choices are terrible choices. It's like there is no good choice here. There is just bad. Histories are not singular and godlike. Okay. It's still a terrible choice. But honestly, if it were me, I don't think I'd want Molag Bal corrupting it any further and prolonging their suffering in general. So I'm probably gonna side with her, but I mean, if it were my tree, a evil daedra was screwing over, I wouldn't want them to mess with it, so we are going to support her.
You have completed our trials, outsider. Now we ask you to settle our long debate. Will you side with the scholars or with the warriors? The scholars believe that the history cannot continue as Molag Bal's slave. It withers away, but the crystal will not let it die. This cruel existence, this terrible suffering, it must come to an end. Oblivion is preferable to eternal torment.
Ugh. Yeah, I agree with the scholars. The history should be allowed to die.
This outcome, while sad, is for the best. We shall give you a boon to help you in your struggle. Without the vampiric shard, the Hist will pass on naturally. But first, you need to convince Anjin Saka to accept your decision.
Are they?
Have you made a decision, outsider?
Look, I agree with the scholars. The history suffering has to end.
I see, but our traditions allow a choice, any choice, to be challenged. You must defend your decision by defeating our champion in combat. If you cannot uphold your conviction through battle, then how can you expect us to honor your decision?
Seriously? Okay. Look, if that's what I need to do to convince you, I accept your challenge.
Then go to the challenge grounds and face our champion. But know this, our champion fights to preserve a sacred life. You cannot hope to overcome the strength of his conviction.
Yeah, see, you say that, but, I'm trying to help you here. This is literally what I'm doing. I'm trying to help you. And it's like, you're the one who dragged me into the middle of this. And you asked me for my opinion. I give you my opinion. And then you're like, seriously? Okay, fight this guy. Like, how does this make any sense? Okay, that's the champion. Let's do this!
I fight for the warriors. The history must endure.
This guy hits like a Mack truck. Oh my god. Sapping your health away from you. Yeah. So defeat your champion? Okay. I kicked his butt. Now what are you gonna do? Okay. Time to destroy a vampiric shard. Ooh.
The cursed shard has been destroyed. Currents of happiness and grief flow.
So I'm guessing this is the tree? Or at least their tree? I feel kind of bad for it, though.
The cursed shard has been destroyed. Currents of happiness and grief flow through the river this day.
Your long debate has been decided.
Thank you, outsider. Because of you, the Hist-tree's eternal suffering and enslavement shall finally come to an end. We shall mourn the Hist, but we shall also find solace now that its pain and torment is over. When you need us, we shall be there.
Woof. That was heavy. That was heavy. Okay, looks like there's a delve over here that I don't think I got a quest for. Which is weird. So I'm gonna ride back this way, see if there is one that I missed. And if so, great. If not, oh well. Oh, that's a daedra. Okay, we're just gonna avoid it. I don't really feel like fighting a daedra right now. I actually don't think there is a quest for this one. It's just sort of here. Which, that is weird to me. Huh. Okay, let's just head back up. Like, everything else I've come across, there's been, like, a quest or something. That is not what I meant to do. I'll have to check that out in a minute when I'm in a safer location. Get over here. Okay, let's see this Hist Grove. Okay, that looks really cool. That is really cool looking. Cool tree lizard people. That's why I always chose Argonians. Which, I mean, is a valid decision.
You've caught me at a busy time.
Although, it occurs to me that I honestly do not know what I would choose if I decided to make an alt in this game. Because right now I have my Bosmer, and I love my Bosmer. But I don't know what I choose as an alt. Someone from the other two factions, definitely. I mean, being able to breathe underwater is also a perk. That definitely sounds like a good perk. Although, I don't know if you can really swim underwater in ESO. Like, at most, I think we've just been hanging out on the surface of it a lot. What is in here? Nothing I want. You give me things to raid, I'm gonna raid them. There's the lights.
Welcome, friend. We need to discuss the preparations for the coming assault, but I wanted to wait until you arrived. Do you have any questions before we begin?
Do we really need to attack Moloch Ball?
We need to end the plane meld before Nirn is destroyed. To do that, we must deal with the planar vortex. To reach the vortex, we need to cross the chasm and get through whatever defenses the Dark Lord throws at us. I fear battle is inevitable.
All right. Let's start the council.
Well said, friend. Please, hold your questions until everyone who wants to has had an opportunity to speak. After that, we can debate the details as you see fit. Attention, please. I have called you all here because the moment of destiny fast approaches. The great shackle has been destroyed, but not before a planar vortex was established. We must destroy this vortex before it sucks the very essences of Nirn into Coldharbour. The Fighters Guild shall deal with the chasm's defenders, but blades have little power against magic.
And that's where my mages come in. Our scouts report that some kind of magical fixtures block access to the path across the chasm. Mages there already work on a way to overcome these fixtures, and we are prepared to lend our strength when the main force arrives.
A sound plan. Plays to our unique strengths. But this one wonders, what if the mages can't overcome Molag Barl's magic?
What a ridiculous question! Of course my mages can overcome this magic!
Ah, magic, the solution to all life's problems. I love magic, it's so magical.
I have absolute confidence in Vanus and his mages.
Thank you, your lordship. But to be honest with you, I'm not feeling as confident as Vanus about this.
We shall fight with all our strength. There is no other option. Lives will be lost, but hopefully a world will be saved. Know that the chasm is only the first stage of this battle. The planar vortex abides within the very heart of Molag Bal's lair.
Oh, this just gets better
and better.
Darien, mind your tongue.
Darien only seeks to lighten a tense situation. Still, we have to try. To do nothing is to doom Tamriel to certain destruction.
Well, when you put it that way, there are a lot of lovely ladies that need to be saved.
Oh my god.
Yes, well, be that as it may. We launch our assault on the chasm immediately. The king needs to talk to the champion, and I must discuss some final details with the mages. The rest of you have your own preparations to see to, I'm sure.
Yeesh. This is going to be so weird. And yeah, Cadwell was definitely eating like a giant loaf of bread behind me. Like, what even?
It is settled. We shall cross the chasm and make our way to the planar vortex at the heart of Molag Bal's realm. Now that you know the plan, I have a special request.
Your doom awaits you, noob. The rainbow slugs are coming.
Hi, Antu. What exactly is a rainbow slug? I'm listening, sir.
This mission needs a leader. I want you to lead the assault across the chasm. We have asked so much of you, and you have already accomplished the impossible. But you are one of a very small few that I would trust with this task.
You literally just met me, like, canonically 6 hours ago, maybe. And you want me to lead... You trust me enough to lead an assault. You've literally known me for 6 hours.
I knew we could count on you. You have never disappointed me. But there is so much left to do if we are going to win this war. Still, with you leading the charge, we have an excellent chance to end the plane meld and save our world.
Explain the plan to me again, Your Highness.
With the combined forces of the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, we must take the battle to Molag Bal and reach the portal to the planar vortex. It all starts at the chasm. Scouts are already in place, gathering information ahead of your arrival.
Tell me more about it.
It is a narrow, well-defended span of rock, swarming with daedra and dominated by a gatehouse that blocks the way into Molag Bal's personal domain. Cadwell knows the region. He's a strange fellow, but I trust him. He's waiting for you at the chasm.
I'll find him and we'll cross it. Because clearly this makes sense. I've known you for like an hour. But apparently, that's more than enough time to trust a person to lead an assault. Sure. Why not? What's in this barrel? Nope, nothing I want. Oh, nice. Okay. Gonna grab this. Oh, I get 2 attribute points this time. Nice. Commit. What are we even increasing now? Can I morph this? No, I don't want to do that. Let's... You know what? Let's morph this to impale. Because why not? Let's... What's this? No. Let's unlock this. And this one, too, just for fun. And I still have a thing to unlock, so let's do that. Okay. I have not. In my defense, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, the build I'm running isn't really a build whatsoever. It is just me messing around. Do I have... I should probably find a vendor. I am a noob. I am well aware of this fact.
I sure hope I'm not alone when I run into one of those.
Okay, so I have to go this way. But first...
Enchanting.
Hello. I'm just going to sell you some things that are taking up space in my inventory. Why did I take that? Oh, that's why, because that's a bit better than what I had on. That. Take that. So it looks like you've come close to death numerous times. Yeah. I play dangerously with my own health. I freely admit this.
Well?
What's this? Oh, apparently this is alchemy. Okay. Cool. Did I know I could do this? Nope. I don't know. These clearly do not make anything. Okay. I don't know what any of this does. That's fine. Probably. I also really need to just, completely revamp the entirety of my build. Because it's not a build. Like, at all. It's just me messing around. Okay, where's Cadwell?
What is it?
Cadwell.
Well, this has my knickers in a twist. We have a perfectly fine army, but what good is it sitting around this side of the chasm, twiddling its collective thumbs? It's rather embarrassing, if truth be told.
What's the situation?
The situation? We're well and truly flummoxed. Before we could cross the chasm, before we could confront Molog Gunda, we were stopped by a few irksome focus stones. The wee ginger mage says we need to break the stones, but good luck with that.
Break the stones? Sounds easy. What's the problem?
Nothing other than the multitude of Dremora sitting on top of them. I could handle this myself, but I didn't want to make the rest of the troops sad by showing off my awesome battle skills. But you, on the other hand, they're used to that from you.
I love you, Cadwell. You are amazing. Okay, there is a way shrine over here. We need to hit up. Way shrine. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. So we need to go this way. Talk to Gathwin. Okay. I can find her. Hey! Get off! Where the heck is Gathwin anyway? Somewhere that is not here. I have to fight you anyway!
Burn it!
Oh, of course, because why not? Okay. Woo! Destroying that. Thank you. Pretty much, yeah. Destroy this, thank you. Focus drones. Down. It's 2. I missed talking to somebody. Oh, Gathwin's up here. Ran right by her.
That strange knight says the oddest things. But Vanus and the king seem to trust him, so what can you do? You must be the champion that King Dinar said would lead us across the chasm.
What have you learned about the chasm?
The chasm presents a formidable gauntlet of defenders and fortified installations. The first major obstacle is the portal that provides access to the chasm's upper tier. We have no chance of controlling that portal while the focus stones are active.
Yeah, tell me about the chasm's defenders.
We spotted Dremora down below. Nasty creatures. From the sophistication of the portals they're using, I expect they can also throw Zivalai, Orgrims, and even Scamps at us. A pack of Scamps can take down a lone warrior surprisingly quickly.
What happens after I destroy the focus stones?
We take control of the portal to the upper tier and push forward. We haven't been able to scout the higher region, but Cadwell claims that Molag Bal's daughter, Molag Grunda, commands the gatehouse.
Molag Bal has a daughter?
According to the legends, yes. She's a winged twilight. Strong, disgusting, and in charge of a small army. This won't be easy. Darian says he's going to charm the wings right off her. But I'm not sure I like what he's insinuating.
Yeah, sadly, skulls do not make particularly good whetstones. They try, but they are not very good at it. Okay, back down we go. We've had our discussion. Now we have a couple more stones to take out. Hi! Really should be focusing on the caster. Okay, caster's down. Caster is not down. I thought dude was dead. Dude was not dead. Okay, next focus stone is over this way. I think the dude just fell right off the edge. He did not. I thought he did. He did not. The good thing about all this Dremora murder, I get Fighters Guild XP for it. Every Dremora I murder gives me delicious, delicious Fighters Guild XP. Always a good thing, in my opinion. Hey, come back here. Okay. Okay, so I have you two over here. Either Mola Grunda is A, adopted, or B, I don't want to think about that. Yeah, I don't think anybody does, really. I definitely do not want to think about it, so I'm just not going to. God, I hate when the casters do this. Boarding off somewhere else. And I don't have the stamina to block that. The idea of Moloch Ball in a tux frightens me. Yeah. That is definitely a very terrifying thought, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I was definitely not in that, and I am slightly offended that you still caught me in that AoE anyway. Okay. This is the last focus stone. Yay. Stone destroyed. Okay, where's Cadwell? Cadwell.
Darian has rushed on ahead as usual. I shall proceed with caution and see if I can keep him focused on the task at hand.
Good show. The portal belongs to us now. Sir Darian and that lovely lizard have gone on ahead. I think he might be a bit intimidated by our prowess on the field of battle, and he's trying to compensate.
Any idea what I should expect up there?
Grunda's a cheeky one, and she knows we're getting close. She's summoning reinforcements faster than Darian can kill them. You'd best get to it.
I need to ask you something else.
By all means. Do you want to know how many daedra can dance on the head of a pin? How I managed to stay so cheerful even in the most perilous of circumstances? What's my favorite color? Ask away.
What can you tell me about Mola Grunda anyway?
Mola Grunda, a large woman with wings, bit of a temper, guards the gatehouse. I hear that she's the daughter of Molog Ball, if you can believe that. He never struck me as a family man, but who am I to judge?
Why do you know so much about Coldharbour anyway?
It's my home, old chum. Has been for years. I know every wondrous nook and cranny. Beautiful place, full of fascinating creatures. Of course, they often try to kill you, but that's the challenge of it, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, let's just move out.
Denthis, Dethys, you two guard the portal. Tell anyone coming through to push ahead. The source of the reinforcement... I'll scout on ahead. We need to know what we're going to face at that gatehouse.
Okay. Got so much to do. Hey. Bird of Australia, meet Fantasy Ice Australia. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, it looks like one of the portals is this way. Although I really should have gone back and did the other one first. But this is my headspace, apparently. Hey! Get off of him. Get off of this person. He's just trying to live their life. Okay, let's go back and get this first one. Because that makes slightly more sense. Hindsight is 20/20. It's true. Okay. Where do I even go? Do I go in here, maybe? Yes.
Wounded.
I do. Okay. Or maybe not. What even is going on in here? Hey! This is chaos, is what this is. Jeez! Oh my god. Such madness. Let me even just close this. There has to be a way to freaking close this thing, and I don't know how to do it.
Watch and learn, my friend. Watch and learn. Let me show you how to close a daedric portal.
Oh, you do it.
One daedric portal closed, as promised. Now that's how to do it with style.
Woot. Thank you, sir. Now we go back across. Apparently, you can stab a daedric portal. And that closes it. Who knew? That seems incredibly unlikely, but apparently... apparently possible. Oi! What is it, a balloon? I don't know, I'm starting to wonder, though. Sky Shard. In retrospect, I really should have looked to see if there was anything else in here before I did that. I don't know if I actually got the shard, though. I think I did. Nope, I did not. There we go. Alright, now I feel less like a jerk. Okay, not really, but... Oi! Pay attention. Nope, don't want to stand in that. Give me your health, please. Is it like a vortex of energy and wind that the sword closes by messing with the flow? I do not know. I'm going to guess some bizarre combination of the two, though, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Morelda is this thing's name. Easily murdered by the lot of us.
These creatures do not frighten me. Let us close this portal. The portal is closed. We make a most effective team, my friend.
Woot. Okay. Now where? Continue along the path. Talk to Cadwell at the gatehouse. This is one of those things where you kind of do have to actually follow the road. Because if you don't, you're just gonna fall off. And that's dangerous for everybody. What am I doing on backspace? Okay.
I got the barrier down. Molag Grunda has to know we're coming. The chasm is nearly ours.
Okay. Talk to Gadwell.
I think our friends have the chasm well in hand. What say we pop in for a chat with Molag Grunda?
I'm ready when you are.
Right, we control the rest of the chasm now, and the troops have matters well in hand. Let's go and have a sit-down with Molag Grunda. She's always good for a laugh and a song.
What can we expect in there exactly?
From Grunda? Rudeness, hostility, sarcasm, and most certainly a large amount of open hostility. I've no idea how she keeps house, but I imagine we'll find the usual daedric touches that make Coldharbour feel so warm and inviting.
All right, I'm ready.
I can't wait to see Molag Grunda's face when she sees us. She and I go way back, you know. Once we get inside, we cross one little bridge to reach the gatehouse. Follow me.
Lead the way. Here we go. Grunda's gatehouse. Molag Grunda is acknowledged in Coldharbour as Molag Bal's daughter, though it's not clear what that relationship means to a daedric prince. The Soul Shriven whisper that those Dremora posted to Molag Grunda's court are never happy about the assignment. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. What exactly does this get us? Okay. There's the bridge. Reading your urns. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. I'll think about it. Put that on. Use. Okay.
There's a trick to getting into the gatehouse proper, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Not to worry, though. I'm sure it will come back to me.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks, Cadwell. You are so helpful right now. Ugh. Only not quite. And I accidentally did something to my phone because I lost the Twitch chat. Give me 1 second. There it is. There's chat. Okay. Before I go across though, let me just double check, make sure nothing else was said during my mishap. Alright. Oh, I am out of poison. It's a good thing I looked at this, because I am out of poison. You know what? We're gonna put trapping poison on this, I think. All you missed is me screaming into eternity. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, of course. Because why not? Why not? Why not deal with Twilight things on the way? That makes so much sense. Okay.
Ah, of course. I remember now. There's a flywheel in each of the side antechambers. We need to start them spinning to open the main door.
Sure. That makes about as much sense as anything else does, I guess.
I've always loved this part.
That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to loot these.
Okay. Ah, it's all coming back to me. There's a lever across the chamber. Just give it a good tug, and that flywheel will be spinning in no time.
Okay, seriously, why do you know so much about this place?
Heal me!
No, you don't. Take out their healer first. Nope. Oh, you have so much more health than anything else in here. I did not notice this. Okay. Get this lever going. That flywheel is started. Now I gotta go to the other one on the other side. Come on, Cadwell. Take you out. Ogrim, 2 Ogrim, and this dude. Okay. Sorry, Cadwell. You stop that. You know, I'm never sure how to pronounce the names of these things. Oh, look, cold flame matronach, because why not? Because life wasn't complicated enough already. Ooh, okay. Lever started. Now we get to go and unlock the gatehouse. Deal with Molag Bal's daughter. Which that isn't going to be weird at all.
What an impressive door. Look at that craftsmanship. Remarkable. Grunder always had good taste, I have to say. See, I knew that would work. A word of advice. Guard your pluckables. Grunder enjoys plucking out eyes, spleens, anything pluckable, really.
Thanks. That makes me feel so much better about this.
Mortal fools! I'll feast on your flesh after my little pet rips it from your bones!
Nope. No, thank you.
You killed my darling creature! I'll tear out your hearts and serve them to my father on a silver platter!
I mean, you're welcome to try. It will likely not do you much good, but sure. I mean, her pet is called Tiny. It was. It was indeed named Tiny. Although, you know, I'm looking at this thing, at her, and I don't see how she's related to Molag Bal at all. Like, she doesn't look like they're even in the same family.
Well, that was disappointing. Hardly worked up a sweat.
Well done! With Molag Grunda defeated, the entirety of the chasm is now under our control.
Woot.
Gathwin is rounding up the troops. I asked her to keep an eye on Darien as well. He's a terror with the sword, but sometimes I think he takes too many chances. Meet me outside. We have things to discuss, and I find these daedric halls extremely distasteful.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty distasteful, I'm not gonna lie. Outside we go. Expecting a daedric prince of some sort of genetic semblance or rational. You know what? I can hope. I can hope for rationality. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get it, but I can hope for it. Oh my god. I swear I've like adjusted the camera several times and I'm still like off center somehow. They're agents of change. There's nothing rational about them. I was gonna say agents of chaos, but you know. You know. Okay.
Maybe next time Grunda will serve a proper tea when guests arrive. I mean, beer. Social graces are simply beyond some people.
I don't think she was expecting guests.
What's that? Sorry, bit of a problem with the right ear ever since I had that run-in with the Titan. Rings like the bells of Cyrodiil when the weather turns.
You seem to know Molag Grunda. Does it bother you that we had to kill her?
Oh, she'll be back eventually. You can't really destroy a daedra no matter how hard you try. I wonder if Grunda likes wildflowers. I'll make sure that we have some waiting for her when she eventually recorporealizes.
Sure.
While you were lollygagging, we secured the area.
So the chasm's clear?
You did well, my friend. Thanks to your efforts, we control the chasm and can freely move troops between the Hollow City and the front lines. Take a moment to collect your thoughts, then come see me again. This gauntlet we must run is far from over. As soon as you're ready...
I will talk to him in just a second.
Why did it have to be vampires?
Okay. I guess now I do have to talk to him, although... Where are we? Okay, we're here.
Oath of Ebonheart.
Still have some, things we need to find, but... Considering there are way shrines here, I'm pretty sure I can port back whenever I really want to. So, that'll be interesting.
As soon as you're ready, we have another mission that could use your unique approach.
What's the problem this time?
Vampires. The region beyond is crawling with them. Worse, anyone we send in there is turned into one of the foul monsters. And do you see the structure that looms on the horizon? I believe that's one of Molag Bal's infamous harvest hearts.
What do I need to do?
Eager and confident. I like that. I need you to collect blood from the vampires. It's an integral component in the pacification ritual I will perform. Use the blood to mark their lairs. I'll meet you near the heart when you're finished.
You can count on me.
What are you still doing here? The vampires won't bleed themselves, you know.
Like, collect vampire blood. I can do that. Oh, you're one of mine. Okay. Let's start this way. Oh, this is disturbing! This is disturbing! I don't like this! I do not like this at all. Vampire blood.
New orders. No one gets through the orchard. No one.
Gonna get so much freaking vampire blood here. Oh jeez. Dude came out of nowhere. The heck is that? Oh, he's an actual vampire. This is an actual vampire. So much blood. Okay. That is the harvester.
Why are you subjecting my people to this danger?
Okay, who was that? Placing blood there. Okay. Careful, you don't want to become Malkavian's ghoul. Probably not, no, but...
Such a cruel and distasteful chore the elf has tasked you with.
What the heck are you? Why do you keep talking to me?
The mind will be disappointed if we cannot control the new vampires.
Do not do this. I implore you, my children are not evil.
Your children are not evil. Are you the vampire queen then? Is that a thing? Did vampires have queens in Elder Scrolls? I don't know how this works. I only know that vampirism is a thing. They're so nutty, they might as well be fruit bats. Damn it, E!
New orders. No one gets through the orchard. No one.
You don't know what you're doing. Molag Bal is the enemy here, not my children.
I imagine whoever that is, I'm gonna get talking to as soon as I'm done here. Well, more of one than I've gotten from her anyway. Locate the Harvest Heart. Okay, Harvest Heart looks like it's... Oh, jeez. Suddenly, vampires. Suddenly, all the vampires. Oh, jeez. Good night. Okay. Harvest Heart looks like it's back this way somewhere. Try to be kind of stealthy. Well, it was worth a shot. I tried. Okay, Harvest Heart should be up here.
Back, foul temptress! I'll hear no more of your lies!
Such a stubborn elf. Perhaps your companion will be more willing to listen to reason.
Virgar the Red, huh?
I hope that you'll prove to be more reasonable than your companion. My offer makes perfect sense, considering the alternatives.
Who are you?
Some call me the Crimson Matron, others the concubine of Coldharbour. I am an elder vampire brought to this new life by Molag Bal. These are my children, but they have been enthralled by the Lord of Brutality.
So you're telling me you're the victim in all this?
My children protect this orchard because Molag Bal commands it. They aren't evil. They're slaves of the Harvest Heart. Instead of destroying them, help me set them free. Imagine an army of vampires that owes you a favor.
What are you suggesting?
The ritual the elf plans to perform will drive my children mad. But there's a better solution if you're willing to listen to reason. Molag Bal is the real enemy here. Let me help you free my children from the Dark Lord's thrall. Then we both win.
Okay, tell me more about what you're proposing here.
I can perform my own ritual. It will destroy the Harvest Heart and set my children free. Help me accomplish this, and my children will be in your debt. They will provide you with safe passage through the orchard and aid you against Molag Bal.
I need to talk to Vanis before I make a decision about this.
Of course. Take all the time you need. It's not like you're trying to save the world from Molag Bal or anything like that. Oh wait, that's exactly what you're trying to do. I shall await your decision with bated breath.
Vanis.
You can't seriously be considering her proposal, can you? She's a confounded vampire, for Magnus's sake.
You don't think we can trust her?
She's an elder vampire. Setting those monsters free will be like ringing the dinner bell in a Nord feast hall before the meal is ready. Her so-called children see us as food and nothing more. The only logical solution is to perform my ritual.
So the options here are mindless beasts or possibly vampiric army. Really? These are my choices? Why do I keep hitting that? No, I know why I keep hitting that. I keep thinking, I'm used to other games where my Q and E keys are like strafing buttons. They are not in this game.
Have you considered my proposal? Will you help me save my children and set them free?
Okay, so we can either set her children free and possibly have a vampire army, or turn the group of vampires into mindless beasts, which will probably try to murder us all anyway. I don't really see how Vanis's way of dealing with this is going to help anything. Ah. I really do not see how Vanis's method of dealing with this is going to help us out. Like, because, you know, turning the vampires free, loose, or whatever is just going to be like ringing a dinner bell. But I'm like, you want to turn them into mindless monsters, which they're going to go nuts anyway. So how is your way helping? So I feel like this may come and bite me in the butt later. But I think I'm gonna need to support her right now. I'm intrigued enough to to see what happens. Vanis will probably hate me. But you know what? Additional allies can't hurt anything. I hope. Anyway.
Have you considered my proposal? Will you help me save my children and set them free?
One more time, tell me what you're proposing.
I can perform my own ritual. It will destroy the harvest heart and set my children free. Help me accomplish this, and my children will be in your debt. They will provide you with safe passage through the orchard and aid you against Moloch Ball.
Okay, I'll help you free the vampires from the harvest heart.
A most wise and honorable decision. I'll follow you to the ritual sites. Protect me while I perform the ritual, and we will break Moloch Ball's hold on my children.
Follow me. Vanis will probably be very upset with me, but you know what? It is what it is. This honestly seems like the slightly better option. Although, if this vampire tries to nom on me after the fact, I don't... Oh, Nike. Ugh, great. I always forget what those orbs do until it's too late, and... Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, this is unnecessarily complicated. Okay. If that happens, you can hear Vanis saying, "I told you so."
Defend me while I perform this portion of the ritual.
I would not be surprised if that happens, to be perfectly honest. Oh, you're friends. Sort of. Hi. Hero Templar, I think. Hi. Kinetic Blood Matron.
Thank you for assisting. This portion of the ritual is complete.
Okay, now across the way to the other ritual site. I don't feel like dealing with the harvester. So we avoid. I'm taking the most convoluted route to this other ritual site. Which, I mean, that's fine. Like, I know you can become a vampire or a werewolf in this game. Like, I know that's a thing that can happen. But I think you need to be bitten by another player.
Defend me while I perform this portion of the ritual.
I think, do not quote me on that, I do not know. Stop that. Oh, great. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to solo. The soloing a harvester is always a pain in the ass. Part of the language, but it is true. And generally, by the time I realize what it is she's doing, it's always a little too late. Ooh. Okay, she's dead. What's next? Another blood matron. With friends. Murder the blood fiends. Oh, hey, new sword, I think.
Thank you for assisting. This portion of the ritual is complete.
So about that one. Okay. Turn to the harvest heart. Yeah. I figured that's what those were. It's one of the many reasons why I do not like soloing the harvesters.
Come talk to me.
I
I
need
must
to
explain your
explain the
role
next
in the
steps
next
to you.
stage of the ritual.
At this point, we can't afford for anything to go wrong.
The time has come to perform the ritual and destroy the harvest heart. My children yearn to be free.
Tell me how I can help.
The black blood flowing from the harvest heart binds my children to Molag Bal, but it also gives us a connection we can take advantage of. While I provide the power to destroy the Harvest Heart, you must sever the connection to Molag Bal.
How do I do that?
Find the lot of schemes binding totems and destroy them. They are spaced evenly around the Harvest Heart. As each totem breaks, my children will be separated from Molag Bal, and the energy protecting the Harvest Heart will falter.
Okay. I can do that. I think. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Just have to find a couple of totems. 5 totems, apparently. That's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. There's 4. 1 lone vampire guarding it, apparently. I was wondering why there weren't any guarding it. Like, it seemed weird to me. Turned out there was one guarding it all along, and I just didn't see him. Okay, and 1 more to be taken out. Right back in here.
The Harvest Heart is destroyed!
Yay. You two are still floating.
The Harvest Heart has been destroyed. My children are no longer slaves to Molag Bal.
And your children will honor our agreement, correct?
Most certainly. Thanks to your efforts, my children are free. They won't give you any more trouble. And, as I promised, my children will aid you when you need it most.
Another successful mission, but we're not finished yet.
And now I'm not sure where to go. Because these two are still floating, and if there's more
thanks to you,
quests for them, I'm not seeing quest indicator. There we go.
King Dinar and our forces are preparing to attack the Reaver Citadel to the north. Just the person I was looking for. King Dinar is rallying our forces near the Reaver Citadel.
We're ready to make the next assault?
Yes. King Dinar and our forces are preparing to attack the Reaver Citadel to the north. And on my way to find you, I noticed a strange shipyard to the east and a Red Guard settlement to the west.
Tell me more about the Reaver Citadel.
It's Molag Bal's last line of defense before we reach his inner sanctum, and it's certainly his most powerful. The Dremora station there have turned it into a heavily fortified city.
And King Dinar's ready to move against it?
Not quite, but soon. He's waiting for you and a few of the others to meet up with him. They're gathering on the land bridge just to the north. I'm gonna head in that direction as soon as we're done here.
You saw a shipyard?
It was the strangest sight. More shipwrecks than a shipyard, really. It was as if they just fell out of the sky. And there was an awful lot of them.
Did you notice anything else?
Other than a massive graveyard of ships of various designs spread across the valley to the east of here? No, not really.
And what's the Red Guard settlement doing here?
No, I doubt it's an actual settlement. That's just what the architecture reminded me of. I wasn't able to get too close, but I swear I heard music coming from that direction.
What kind of music?
You know, it sounded very festive to me. Isn't that strange, in a place like this? What could any of these soul-shriven have to be happy about?
Alright, so we have options. We have options, apparently. Apparently they were just marking places on my map. They were not actually given to me. But, let's see. So we have this over here. The Lost Fleet, and up there for something else. But it looks like there are a couple of books I didn't grab around here, so let's go grab those, and I think we're gonna go over to the manor first. Maybe? Oh, that's a lore book covered in... hidden by a delve that I'm probably not going to get a map to, but... Oh, the shipyard. Okay, let's do the shipyard first, then. Shipyard it is. By request. I want this lore. Lore first, though. Then we will head towards the shipyard. Because it's on the way.
New orders. No one gets through the orchard. No one.
Lore book. What's in the sack? Is anything good in the sack? Yes. Okay. Looks like the road is here. There's also a book over this way, maybe? Though I think the book may be in here. Which, that is not gonna happen just yet. One of my current favorite Pokemon Zelma is for the Ghost Anchor Seaweed Pokemon thing. Fair. I don't know that I can't recall if I've seen one of those or not. I'm not sure what they might be. Oh. Well, we've got ships already. Look at this.
Finish your preparations. We head out momentarily. Sithis, blind me. Be there other living mortals in this wretched waste? You're the first swab I've seen who still has meat on their bones.
How did you get here?
A whirlpool. It pulled in our ship and dropped us here. We fell right out of the sky. We went looking for the shipwrecks of the lost fleet. Never expected to find them in another world entirely.
Is this all that remains of your crew?
These and a few others. I sent the rest with my first mate Jalan up that canyon to investigate the nearest wreck. I'm about to lead these lubbers to check out a second wreck. Anything we find will be more than we have now.
Need any help?
We're off to search the second wreck. I'd be obliged if you could follow Jalan's wake and see what's keeping him. Bring him along to the other wreck, so's I can dress him down for being a lazy lackwit. If he ain't dead, that is.
I'm curious about something.
Ask away, mate, but be quick about it. We need to move out soon.
Tell me about the whirlpool that brought you here.
Many a year I've sailed the seas around Tamriel, but I've never seen its like. It was vast, larger than all Alton Coromont, and it spun up all sudden-like. No wonder sailors call the waters around Thras the Cursed Sea.
Why did you sail into something called the Cursed Sea?
We was searching for the shipwrecks of the All Flags fleet. Do you know the legend? Scores of ships lost at sea, each one loaded with loot.
How did you know where to look?
I found the log of Admiral Olo's navigator. That told me how to find the Thras Archipelago, or where it used to be before it mostly sank. Olo had himself a good navigator, all right. Her directions led me right into the maw of that whirlpool.
And why are you interested in these wrecked ships?
Treasure, of course. It's a legend in Alton Coromont that some of our swabs sailed in the fleet that sacked Thras. The ones who survived came home loaded with loot. If my ancestors could do it, so can I.
I know a safe haven in this place. I could lead you and your crew to it.
Aye, that'd be a fine end to our adventure. We find the Great Lost Fleet, and then we walk away from it. We lost too many crewmates finding this place. We owe it to them to do at least a little plundering before we pack it in.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think that vantage point is up there, but... damn! Look at some of these ships. They're just sprawled out. This is so cool. Supposedly there's a book here, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Okay, 10 murder skeletons. Skeletons that are somehow still standing. I will never get used to this in any game. I will never get used to this. Okay. Dude is up that way, looks like. Okay. But apparently there are sky shards this way, so let's go investigate. Because I will not resist the sky shards. Although it looks like they're also in delves, so maybe I should resist for now.
Maybe we can get out of here and break the curse.
Curse. Well, that sounds promising.
Oh! You about scared me out of my pelt. At least there's flesh on your face. Where did you come from?
Your captain sent me to find you?
Oh, she did she? And where were you when my crew was being killed by walking skeletons? No matter. It's just you and me now. You, me, and this door. And the door is stuck.
Can you get it open?
Oh, aye, but it'll make a lot of noise. Likely to attract more of those bony swabs. Tell you what. I'll work on the door if you'll keep the bone boys off me. Deal?
Deal. I know I don't have issue with them, but I don't know why I take issue with these guys, the skeletons, and not much else. Like, it makes no sense, and I'm aware that it makes no sense. But I mean, at least I'm aware that it makes no sense whatsoever. Do I play a cleric? In here? No, but, or do you just mean generally?
Take it.
Oh, come on. In D&D and in general. Weirdly, I have never actually played a cleric in D&D. I've played a paladin, though. And in other games, I played a shadow priest in World of Warcraft, but that's not exactly what you consider a typical cleric.
I was starting to hope you weren't coming in. Look at all this treasure. Wait. What's happening? I feel strange. My skin My fur. What? What?
Oh, jeez.
Fools can't resist cursed treasure. Now you are mine to control.
Okay, so cursed treasure. Good to know. I may have picked up some of it and did not mean to. I didn't realize it was cursed. Probably not a good idea to go through these things. Even though I'm very tempted. Let's just see what else is here. There's just so much shiny things and I can't pick any of it up. Here's something to bug you. Khajiit turned into a human skeleton. I did see that. What? What? Who decided that was a good thing? It was not. I did. Oh no. Did not see the book. I can't go back in there. Door's locked now. The Wreck of the Bonnie Spriggan. I like that name. Indeed, a wife for the last book. We hardly knew you. Apparently some of this gold is okay to take.
Cursed, Daedra, take it. Cursed. A curse on all curses.
The treasure. It's cursed. What happened here?
My crew. They got excited and rushed to grab the treasure. The gold. It turned them into skeletons. Then some kind of specter appeared and ordered my own crew to attack me. I had to kill them. Curse the luck. Now we find the spook that ensorcelled my crew and destroy it. Wasting good treasure by putting a curse on it. Now that's foul play by Sithis.
You saw it too.
Aye, that I did. And I swear on the blood of me crew that Spook will pay for this wicked trick.
I'm with you.
You have come to a very bad place.
Have you come to kill us, Lizard Bones?
No, I have come to save you. Listen to me, child. Why are you here? Why have you come searching for this damned fleet of the lost?
Captain One Eye sought treasure. Now she seeks revenge.
Treasure? You won't find that here. But revenge? Revenge might just be possible.
Okay, explain yourself.
Find the Admiral and destroy him. He's using the ruins of the fleet to build his coral tower. He wants to reach the portal in the sky. We're his slaves, working endlessly to make his mad desires come true.
Why don't you just refuse to work?
There are many who wish we could rebel, but the Admiral holds the crown of bones. Molag Bal himself gave him that terrible relic. With it, the Admiral controls the cursed skeletons of the fleet. But you aren't cursed yet.
Okay, where will we find him?
I hid the final chapter of my journal in the hold of my ship, the Golden Era. It's docked at the skeleton village. My journal holds the key to reaching the Admiral's sanctuary.
You want to help them to Sona, eh? Fool! You can't defy the crown of bones. Kill them!
No, I can't. Not my own blood.
Most entertaining.
That Admiral Spook Sithis Sink him seems to control all the skeletons.
That Argonian skeleton wanted to help you.
And he did. He showed me the Admiral's control isn't absolute. Meet me at the wreck of the Golden Era, and we'll find his hidden journal.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this one is over that way, it looks like. What made you happy? Seeing an Argonian skeleton? Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, jeez. Hi. Look, you know how boring seeing necromancy that just involves human bones? Yeah, it's okay. Fair. Fair. Oh, jeez! That is not what I meant to have happen. Okay. Wait, no. Rolled right off the edge. Some of these skeletons that you fight around are actually Argonian as well if you look at the tail. Like this one. This one's Argonian, I think. Rude! Stop that. question. What does a Bosmer skeleton look like? Probably just like a human skeleton. I mean, they are technically built like humans.
Maybe we can get out of here and break the curse.
And I mean, there's no real... There's no bones in their ears, so it's not like... an Altmer or a Dunmer or even a Bosmer would have like the ears to indicate that they're not human skeletons. Oh yeah, probably a slimmer skull. I could see that. Okay, we're here. There's a quest back here. Hi. Or possibly above. That I did not see. Well, let's go back out and see if I can find it. Less teeth or bones. Oh, that's true. Could you do a maid a favor? I'd wager a meat walker like you would like to put your hands on some treasure that ain't cursed. I could arrange that. So what would I have to do? Tell me out of this mortifying predicament, mate. It's too willful for the Admiral's crown to work on me. So he had me busted to bits and my bones thrown away. It's the only thing worse than being a living skeleton is just being a talking skull. Smash up some of these weak-willed swabs and bring me a new set of bones. When I get back on my feet again, I'll reward you handsome like with the loot and all. Sure. Why not? It's not like I've got anything else to do. There was... Ah, here we go. Yeah, I do sort of forget that teeth tend to be bones. I don't know why. I just do. Oh, hello. It's definitely better than what I've got. Where are you, sir?
Got me new bones yet?
Got the bones you asked for.
Oh, quick work, mate. Now pick up me skull, add it to the lot, and put the whole kit and caboodle on the ground over there. I'll be doing the rest.
Okay. Placing the bones over here.
Aye, this'll do just fine.
So, about that treasure.
I'm a skeleton of me words, so here, take this. And I'll be off with you. I got some vengeance to bestow on them what busted me up.
I did need another one-hander, so...
For it, you inward swabs.
Okay. I'm gonna try to be kinda sneaky. Down, back into golden arrow we go. Okay. Not this way. The other way. That is a good question, though. Like, I do not know what effect magic would have on something like that. Actually, you know what? Let me just take a minute to... Oh, I apparently still have that active, somehow. That is junk. I seriously had freaking poison in here this entire time and I just never noticed. Yes, I have had poison in here this entire time and I just never noticed. I am very ashamed of myself. Mark. For all you know, Bread and Bones could have channels for magic. I never even thought of that. Okay, Journal of Sona E, Part 4. I remember thinking as we slid into the massive whirlpool that my mates and I would never see Alton Coromont again. I was right, but not in the way I thought. The truth was even worse. As we were sucked into the pulsing blue light beneath the maelstrom, I felt water rush over my scales. Before the sea could consume me, a gale of cold wind exploded from below. We were no longer sinking, we were falling. As I clung to the deck, I saw that the whirling wall of water had been replaced by a dark, haunted sky and an infinite expanse of cold, dead earth, and it was rushing to meet us as we fell. I blacked out, waking up sometime later on the deck. I remember seeing the captain talking to what appeared to be a great beast. I remember the beast handing the captain something, and then I blacked out again. When I awoke, I was transformed. My scales and skin were gone. I was not but bones. The captain was now admiral, and whatever he commanded we could not refuse. More ships fell from the sky, and our lost fleet grew. We put the era back together, dug tunnels, and constructed a town from the wreckage of the other ships, all at the admiral's command. We hate him, but we can't disobey him. It's that crown he wears. I pray that one day someone who can resist the admiral finds this journal. This journal and the key I have hidden within its pages. Nice. Okay then. Gotten things.
I see your skin is still on your bones. I searched the rest of the ship, but there's no sign of the journal. Did you have better luck?
I found it.
Did you indeed? That be well. Let me see it. I have a plan, but it only includes me.
Your chances are slim on your own. You should let me join you.
Maybe I will at that. Let me see that journal, mate.
Here it is.
What's this? Alton Coromont. Sithis, take it. This is naught but the ravings of a madman. Where's the secret he promised?
The key came with the journal.
Ah, that'll be the key that gets us into the Admiral. Or rather, you. I need you to get that crown of bones thing. I've got another task ahead of me.
You want me to go after the Admiral? I thought you wanted revenge.
Oh, I do. And I've seen you in action, so I expect to get it. But the dead skeletons had mates in his crew from my village. That makes them relatives, even ancestors mayhap. I think I can use that connection to break their bondage. Worth a try.
What do you want me to do?
The key must open the Admiral's coral tower. Take it, enter the tower, and kill the Admiral. As for me, It's my duty to look up me dead relatives and see what I can do to help them, even if it's only to lay them to rest.
Okay.
Go on.
That's not what I was... Oh, suddenly there are skeletons. Suddenly there are skeletons in here. Oh, jeez. I was not expecting this. You have not missed much. We found Miss One Eye and the journal, and now we have to go kill the Admiral because she's going to go look up her dead relatives who are probably here. Stop that. Incredibly rude, you know. Okay. I think I go this way. Yes. Through here we go. Trying to find the Coral Tower.
Don't think I don't know what you're up to. Now die!
Whoa! Okay, dude just faded out of existence. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. But, kind of weird. Ah! Wireless headset. Nice. I've never actually used a wireless headset. Mine, as you can see, is wired. Okay, we're here. Coral Tower is this way. Try to be kind of stealthy about this. Because why not?
You persist in your folly. Well then, come in and be killed.
Side we go. Now we just have to figure out how to get this crown, how to kill this guy, and where exactly he is. My favorite thing is leaving the comp during a heist during you're trying to plan a prank on me and, well, ruining it. Always fun. Yeah, that seems like a logical guess as to where he is. Oh look, Argonian Rangers. Well, they were at one point. Anyway, they are now deceased. I seriously almost ran off the side and died. Yep, there's the Admiral. It's going to be easy AF to kill, apparently. Gonna take this, and this, and that, but I don't need the jacket. So, is this one-handed or two-handed? This is one-handed. Ah! Woo! That was not a good suggestion. I do not recommend doing that.
Look what I found. Some long-lost relatives. The shock of seeing me has knocked them out from under the crown's control. But it won't last. That be the crown right there. What are you going to do with it, mate?
What do you suggest?
That there crown of bones. It's cursed belike. You could destroy it. That might set the sailors free. Or it might destroy them. I have another proposition for you. Give the crown to me.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
I must ask you to reconsider, mate. I've got a quarrel with this here Moloch Ball, and I intend to lead these sailors against him. Afterwards, I'll set them all free, assuming we survive.
I don't know, this relic is dangerous.
Aye, but Moloch Ball made it for the Admiral, not for me. I know a trick or two I learned from an old shaman. I think I can use the crown on the sailors one by one to set their souls free. But first...
But first what?
First we go up against Moloch Ball. That's a swab what needs taken down a peg. And I'm just the lizard to do it.
There is a certain amusement in seeing Moloch Ball's things turn against him. Alright, here.
Stand back then, mate, while I put on the crown. If I turn on you, strike me down. Do it quick like. There's a good chum.
Chum, she says. I know I'm cycling around in a weird pattern here, but there is supposedly Sky Shard. Yes, I did remember. Okay. So we're gonna circle back around a bit, because we have, oh, I thought there was a white shrine there. There might not be. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to do something I typically don't like doing. But we're gonna port back, because I need the backspace. My backspace is pitiful right now. Like I hear Nernroot, where is it? My nerd root. Yes.
At your service.
Nope, you were not helpful to me. But yes, that is generally the plan. There are vendors here that I can talk to.
Enchanting.
First of all, repair my things. Because repairing is always a good thing. So those. Don't use this anymore. I'm gonna hold on to this for now. Don't need you. Nope. Nope. Just get these. Yeah, these were the ones I just got, but the thing I have on is slightly bit better. Yeah, these are all poison. I've freaking had poison in my inventory this entire freaking time, and I did not know. At all. I feel very ridiculous. Because I just did not know. Okay. Gives me some inventory space anyway. This is not the door out. I'd almost like to see some vampires or skeletons in the Hollow City. I feel like if they were here, it would not... like, people would not react well to it. So I'm not mad that they're not here.
Hiya, Chuck. It's John.
Hi, Antu. How are you? Okay, we need this way shrine. Okay. The manor. You know, it's kind of nice riding through here and knowing the vampires are not going to attack me. Perhaps it's a silly thing to be kind of thrilled about, but... I mean, they're not going to attack me, so... Oh, there's a way shrine over here. Nice.
I can't let this happen again. Not again. I can't bear to watch someone die again. Oh, Stibbons. That poor, poor man.
Is someone in trouble here?
This manor. It's not what it seems. And now poor Stibbons has been caught in its embrace. Without help, he will surely die, just like the others. It will be dangerous, but perhaps you can go inside and convince him to leave before it's too late.
I'll speak to him. And there's a way shrine. Way shrine. Yes, please. Okay. Manor of Revelry. So this is where we are. There's a sky shard over there. Well, that looks slightly terrifying. I'm just saying. I have some concerns, but you know what? We're gonna see what happens. Oh, there's a harvester over there. Huh. Because, of course, there is. Because why not? Book. Oath of a Dishonored Clan. Resting never again until our purpose be achieved. Ever watchful for an opportunity to repay the wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. What's in your backpack? Why did I just take your greatsword? Ugh, I don't know. We're gonna mark that as junk, though. Heck is happening over here? Oh! Apparently I think this is a world boss or something. I just felt bad about this guy fighting it alone. Okay, to the manor. By the way, I love my double axes, I'm just saying. They are fantastic. Inside we go. The Manor of Revelry. Molag Bal is a master of all forms of domination over mortals, including the art of illusion. As a matter of course, the Lord of Brutality prefers lies to the truth, except when the truth is more cruel. Time to axe a few questions? Yes. Yes, clearly. Whoa! Well, this is clearly not real.
You should buy me a drink, I think.
This is very clearly not real.
Ah, a new guest has come to the manor. Welcome, my friend.
You don't appear to be in mortal danger.
Hardly. I haven't received this much adoration, well, ever. The sisters are even going to throw a celebration in my honor. Doesn't that sound exciting? I'll be at the banquet tables with Rayima. Introduce yourself to Nuzara and Sheefa, then join me.
Okay. This doesn't seem...
Make yourself comfortable, stranger. Everything the Manor of Revelry has to offer is yours for the taking.
Okay, how can a place like this exist in Coldharbour?
When you stepped through our gates, you left behind the harsh confines of Coldharbour. Now you are our welcome guest. Enjoy yourself. Later, join us for the celebration in the manor house. For now, eat some food, relax in the baths, unwind.
Okay.
You look so tense. You need to relax. Please, enjoy our hospitality and let all your worries slip away.
I don't understand why this place is so peaceful.
Why concern yourself with the whys and hows of this realm? This place is safe. We'll care for all your wants and needs. What else is there to tell you? But you look so thin. You need to eat something. Go, find the banquet tables. Have some food.
I really don't want to eat anything for the banquet tables. This is how the Fae get hold of you. And, like, I feel like this is just going to be worse because daedra. But we're here. Hi.
Be careful. Your eyes will play tricks on you in this place, and you'll need to pay attention to save Stibbins.
What do you mean?
You need to keep your wits about you. Stibbons has already accepted the illusion and slipped beyond reason. Pay attention, and you may save him yet.
Who are you, and why do you care about Stibbons?
I was in Meridia's city the day she plunged it into Coldharbour. Like many, I was lost and alone in the wilderness. Then I found this manor. When the sisters discovered that I was a servant of Meridia, they decided to torment me for eternity.
How do they torment you?
The sisters find it amusing to watch me fret over their meals. But Stibbons has a good heart. He doesn't deserve the fate they have planned for him. The sisters hope to turn me to their side eventually, but they never will. My faith is too strong.
I can't promise I'll remember any of this.
Well, the music just got kind of threatening. I don't think I want to eat this, but apparently I need to. Whoa. Oh! Oh, jeez.
Ah, that was delicious. Why don't we head over to the pools and take a nice, relaxing soak?
The room is spinning.
They're not real. None of this is real.
There is something different about you. I knew it. You saw through the illusion, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Nuzera, Raema, and Sheafa rule here through the use of deception and illusion. You saw through the illusion, at least briefly. You're different from Stibbons. You can save him.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so if all the people here are skeletons, then what are the sisters? Taking bets on which kind of Dremora we think they are. Or if they're harvesters or what. Yeah, Dremora's my guess too.
Buy me a drink? Along with my dignity.
Ah, my dear Sheafa, you've grown lovelier in my absence.
The manor is everything you hoped for, isn't it? But look. The manor is everything you hoped for, isn't it? But look at you. You could really use a bath.
Stibbons wants to soak in your pool.
That's an excellent idea. And you're welcome to join him. In fact, I insist. Before you enter the pool, though, I suggest you wash in the basin. It has the purest water warmed by the underground springs.
You and Stibbons seem very friendly.
Oh, we've become very close in the time he's been with us. He's such a fascinating man. I hope we can get to know each other, too. I do so enjoy making new friends and meeting new people.
Yeah. Sure.
Sheafa is trying to deceive you. If you listen to me and do exactly what I tell you, I'll help you see through their illusions.
How can you help me?
Take these cleansing reagents and go to the pools. Place the reagents in the basin. They will break through the illusion. And
none of this is real. Nothing is anymore. You've been living in a computer for weeks. You need to wake up, noob. Your family misses you. Wake up.
And deceived.
Undo. You are ridiculous. I love you, but you are ridiculous.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Okay. Skeletons.
Did it work? Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Now you can see things as they really are.
What happened to you?
You can see through the illusion now. This is how I actually appear. For all their power, the sisters couldn't truly harm me as long as I served Meridia.
And what happened to Stibbons?
Stibbons went up to the manor hand in hand with Schaefer. I tried to warn him, but he ignored me. You've got to save him.
Okay, sure. Alright, guys. Now we get to see. What are they? To the manor house and find Stibbons. Skeletons! Hey, stop that. Can you not? Oh, nope, nothing's down here. Debauchery chamber and festivity chambers. Wow. Wow, that's a thing, isn't it? Okay, let's see if he's up here. Pretty sure dude is gonna be in one of those chambers, but let's find out. Onto that is way too much information. I did not need to know that. Dude is actually up here. Help I need more poison on my weapons.
Look what they did to me. Schaefer has the key. She took it downstairs. Please, get that key. It was all a trap. Who does things like that? I took off my clothes to get ready for the celebration, and the sisters attacked me. They threw me in this cage and walked off with the key. And I'm naked.
Not quite naked, thankfully. But if you were any more naked, there would need to be more censoring. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this was not... She was not what I was expecting. Tried to murder her with a restoration staff. This can't go poorly, can it? Did she say that, or did you say that and say she did, Antu? Takes a bit longer to murder somebody with a restoration staff, but worth it if you want the XP for it. Key get. Now back upstairs we go. See, I never know with you. That means nothing.
Did you get the key?
Unlocking the door.
Thank you. Now just give me a moment to deal with my nakedness situation.
Stibbons, thank the Radiant Mother you're all right. When I saw Rayama with your jewels, I feared the worst.
All right? How can you say that? They have my dear Lady Laurent's jewels. She will be quite distraught if I don't retrieve them.
At least you're alive. That's something. I know a secret tunnel by the pools. I can lead you there while our friend fetches your lady's jewelry. What do you think?
Thanks for the help, friend. They stole my clothes, my lady's jewels, and my dignity. But at least we can recover Lady Laurent's jewels. Will you help me?
Can you make it to the cave without my protection?
I've been trying to become more of a help to Lady Laurent, so I've been taking dueling lessons. I think I can keep us safe until you return. Find my lady's missing jewels and meet us at the secret tunnel near the pools.
I'll go get them. And Antu, did you perhaps mean those? Okay. Oh, joy. Suddenly there are 2 sorcerers now. Because F my life. Stop that. Antu. Come on. I'd say we're better than that, but no. What do you guys think? Festivity Chamber or the Debauchery Chamber first? No, let's torment myself with the Debauchery Chamber first. Get it out of the way. Not quite as, debauching as I assumed it would be. At least not up top. Why did I take that? Hello. I will be honest though, this is not exactly what I was expecting when I heard Debauchery Chamber. I mean, there's a bar, there's a very big bed, and, you know, getting drunk and whatever, but this is not quite what I was expecting when I heard Debauchery Chamber. I was expecting something perhaps a bit raunchier, I guess. Diamond to get. And actually, I'm not sure who that is. Festivity chamber. With bookshelves. Ugh. See, this place, there's drinks, and of course beds, which I don't really think of when I think of festivity, but okay, sure. Oh! That's who you meant. I know I'm like chipping away at her health, but I feel like I'm barely making a dent in her right now. Beds are essential to festivities. Not any festivity I've been a part of. Excuse me. But this place at least looks like it's set up for a good time. On to. On to. Come on. Well, at least the skeletons aren't back. That's a mercy. Clearly, you haven't spent enough time in the chamber festivities. I have not. And I don't want to. Where am I even going? Down that way. Okay. Down this way. Do do do. In one of the games I DM'd recently, one of the player characters literally fell face first into the gutter. Oh, jeez. Lord Sanguine. Just Sam.
My dueling lessons have finally paid off. We made it down here with almost no trouble. Well, Fatahala helped a little. Did you find Lady Laurent's jewels?
Here they are.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. The secret exit that Fatahala showed me is behind this rock. Give me a second to equip a weapon and we can head out.
Ready when you are. Reach the far side of the cave.
These daedra tried to keep me from...
Okay, so the far side is very far. Okay, then. Suddenly there are more skeletons than I thought there were. You know, I really want to know what sort of dueling lessons this guy has been taking, because I don't know any formal dueling that requires a two-handed mace. Yeah, like, what even? What even is that? That is a mace. Don't you mean Bob or LARP? I mean, it's a possibility. Dude may be LARPs when we're not looking. He doesn't really strike me as the type, though. Almost there. Oh, that is just not playing fair. Hiding like that. Oh, that's a bone colossus.
Day 23. Today I found a naked man and followed him into the chamber of debauchery and then the chamber of festivities. I learned things, new things about festivities. Send help.
Also known as A Day in My Life with Hantu. This is a very terrifying looking bone colossus, I'm just saying. Oh jeez. Just looks like a regular one to me. I don't know, it just, to me, it looks weird and kind of freaky. Yay, Bone Colossus murdered. Oh, fighting in better lighting. That would do it. That would do it.
Why do these things keep happening to me, I wonder?
Will you be alright now?
I think so, thanks to you. I need to find Lady Laurent and make sure she's alright. She can get so flustered without me. I'll lead Fatahala to the Hollow City. Those dueling lessons were certainly worth the gold.
Again, what freaking dueling lessons require you to carry around a giant two-handed mace? 50 Shades of Khaleesi? Question mark? No. No. Bad Hantu. Or even am I? Okay, we're gonna make our way over to the last point. Because I don't want to just stop in the middle of this thing in a place that is clearly going to be unsafe in like 30 seconds. Oh, there was a way shrine up here. That way shrine is where we're going to stop, I think. They must have come from Morrowind. Like, that would be my assumption anyway.
Be gone, foul creature! We don't have time for your games.
Mortals
Here
are
comes the
always
champion,
so
just in
amusing.
time, as always.
I offer information, aid for your quest, and you shun me.
You expect us to trust a creature of the plains? Ridiculous!
A mare as arrogant as a kin. How delightful. I do so love watching egotistical braggarts stumble. I may allow you to reconsider and accept my offer. Of course, I may not. I haven't decided yet.
You there! Find out where that creature is lurking. I want her watched.
Well, that's a bit disturbing. But this is also, my friends, where we must leave things for today. Because it is getting late and I have food I must consume. But thank you guys so much as always for coming and hanging out. You know I always appreciate it. Let me just log out of here. But yes, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. You know I appreciate it. I always do. Even though sometimes things can get a little weird. I do enjoy it. If you're new around here, and providing you're watching this on Twitch, if you liked what you saw, there's a heart-shaped button up in that corner somewhere that you can click on, and you can turn notifications on, so you can find out when we shall be live next. Our next stream is going to be Thursday evening, starting at 8 p.m. EDT. Probably going to be doing some more of this. Gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's see who I can send you guys over to. Honey Beaver's online, so I will set up a host for Honey Beaver after this. Cloisy likes it weird. That's our takeaway. On to. Really? Really? But yes, I'm gonna set up a host for Honey Beaver. And sadly, I must leave you, my friends, but have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a very good week. And I will see you Thursday evening. Bye, guys.